get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz, YouTube. What's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And today, man, we're going to get into cheats, screens, and RPOs. Yeah, it's like planes, trains, and automobiles. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, man, and I'm gonna be honest, I used to like regular screen passes. I used to like really hate people who ran screens all the time, but it's just become such a part of the game. And so the normal screen passes to the running backs are really efficient on this game if you can exercise patience in terms of when you get the ball in your hands. You just can't be, you can't just go gun it, once you get the ball in your hands. You have to kind of slow up, wait for the block. You know what I mean? If you can exercise patience, the blocks will get out in front. These screens are actually a lot more efficient than they used to be, because there was a period of time where they were just too clunky, people running into each other and all that kind of stuff. And it still happens to a certain degree, but you have to invite the rush in. So it's not something, especially the screens to the running back, it's not something that you want to throw immediately. You want to get the defensive line or the rushers as close to you as humanly possible. I squeeze L2 when I drop back and just hold it right up until the point where I have to get rid of the ball, and then I'll let it go, throw a nice easy pass. It's not something you want to bullet pass, now these cheat routes, oh man, yeah, this is the new NFL, to be honest with you, because you see it on Sunday now. And I trust me, on Madden, yes, these routes are very glitchy, but they're very effective. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I actually have the virtual's coming tomorrow, fellas. Y'all can stop emailing me and all the other stuff. It's coming. It's tomorrow. I'm going to get back on the virtual game tomorrow with a little scheme toxicity. And so I'm going to talk about these screens and stuff and some of the best practices, where they are, how to locate them, what to do, and some of the options that you have that you may not really know necessarily in order to make these plays way more efficient. There's something that I've run now. I don't run them every play, but maybe to start a drive or when I kind of see something that's a weakness in the defense or defense that they want to stay in, especially these double A gap guys. Y'all should hear some of the stuff that these people say to me on the microphone. They don't know it's me, but they just, I get called every name in the book, when I start running this stuff. And so that's why I'm calling the virtual, it's scheme toxicity. Yeah, for real. Because, boy, these people get upset when you start running this stuff, especially in mud. The guys have those high-dollar teams, and then you just come out and run this mess. Oh, man, it is hilarious. But there are, like I said, it's part of what the NFL does. One of the things that you have to make sure that you do when you do run them, click to the receiver before they catch the ball. It will help you keep your forward momentum, not with as much of that clunky little drag or slow down kind of animation where you have to regain your speed. So you see a lot of these where you'll see me catch it and I'm able to maintain the speed, that I'm running at already when I catch the ball. It's some things that you can do to kind of further yourself along to help you in that situation. And the scheme that I put together with a couple of different formations, man, it's ugly. Yeah, it's really, it's toxic, as they say. And so It's so effective because what it does is it forces your opponents, it'll force your opponents into actually having to play the flats themselves. You know what I mean? And so sometimes, if you can catch them kind of cheating a little bit or playing in that underneath coverage every now and then, there are other plays that go along with it. Where if you want to play underneath, I would suggest you have someone else over the top just in case, because if not, you're going to give up a lot of one-play touchdowns, a lot of easy stuff. I think we're more so used to the RPO stuff now. The RPOs have been in the game for a while. They have grown in popularity tremendously over the years, in Madden from what I see. And so if you really can understand like how to set up your RPOs, again, I always be clicked on to the receiver. I can't tell y'all everything in this video, but one of the easier things is to just be clicked on to the receiver, understand the kind of catch you're trying to make. So normally if you're catching an RPO, you're not secure catching it. So just think about it that way. You probably will want to rack catch these a lot. You know what I mean? And so there are some other things that go along with it that I'll share in the video. You want to make sure, especially if you guys are guys that play in a franchise or something, or CFM, you want to get this video because this can help you out a lot, with your scheme, because, like I said, man, it's some stuff. It's some stuff in this game, man. I promise you, boy. Defense is a struggle. And so another thing that you want to make sure that you do is vary the times that you throw the RPO. A lot of times you'll catch a guy over there cheating the RPO or whatever if he knows that you have it in your arsenal, he or she, if they know that you have it in your arsenal. And so like a lot of what I do is I try to time it. I try to vary my fake, because the more you sell the fake, a lot of the times the better the RPO works. And even to some of these other options on the RPOs that we never throw, like I used to be that guy. Yeah, I would only throw to the bubble screen guy. I would never throw to this backside guy until I just started learning, the different nuances of it. And so like that's probably one of the more dangerous routes on the game out of an RPO, is that little backside out, especially if you can catch them in the wrong defense. Also, it's a matter of, again, knowing what to do when you catch the ball. A lot of people are running on conservative. I do not. My thing is, hey, don't get tackled, and you're out here not to fumble. So my thing is, hey, I just have to be better with my moves. I can't run and not have the freedom of movement to be able to, shake off a defender or whatever. I don't want to have to totally basically rely on just the skill of the player to shake free. I want to be able to do it, and do it effectively myself and efficiently. And so again, one of the big things that people don't do is they just throw the RPO like automatic. It's like a timing mechanism for people, and you have to, again, if you learn how to vary the times that you throw it, meaning how far do you go when you carry out that fake. Sometimes it needs to be quick. Sometimes it needs to be, a little bit slower. And if you can slow it down like a little bit, like watch, I sell it just a little bit. And then you have to understand also the angles of the throw. That is a major, major, major deal, is understanding how to make the throw. And I know people will say, yeah, you just press the button. And no. It is so much more to it than that, because if you can understand how to make the throw, you can create the bad pursuit angle, within the defense on a lot of occasions. And so certain RPOs you have to throw certain ways, and then other ones you can throw them a different way. And so it's just some things that you can really add to your scheme, or you can adopt the scheme that I'm putting out in the virtual. Or you can add this stuff to your scheme, because these particular plays, they do come in other playbooks and in other formations. And so you have to also understand that it's really more so of a scheme kind of deal than it is just a particular play in general. And so I'm telling you guys, man, you do not, if you play in a CFM, and also, hey man, you guys, get ready. The CFM PCEN, it's coming, and I'm gonna start contacting guys. Coach.